Who's hot and who's not? Black Lions' historical win, Andy Farrell's New Ireland deal and the Eddie Jones saga. It's time for our Monday wrap of who has their name in lights and who is making the headlines for all the wrong reasons after the weekend. They're on fire. History for Black Lion. What a special moment it was on Friday night when Georgian outfit Black Lion claimed their first Challenge Cup win at the expense of Scarlets. They had pushed Gloucester very close in round 1, so the warning signs were there for the Welsh team of a potential upset at Parkway Scarlets. So it proved as Black Lion won comfortably 23-7 in a historic result that does so much good for the game. Courtney Lawes and Saints. Franklin's Gardens was buzzing on Friday evening as Northampton produced a stellar performance, led by their brilliant blindside flanker Lawes, to edge top 14 giants Toulon 22-19. The veteran back rower has announced his retirement from Test rugby but is putting in the kind of shifts that players usually pull out at this time of year to convince the international selectors to call them up. Perhaps Lawes is looking to add another zero to his contract, with his current deal expiring at the end of the season, or maybe he is just enjoying his rugby with less pressure. Either way, it is working wonders for him and his club, as he was simply outstanding against Toulon. Ireland lock and Andy Farrell. Ireland fans will be thrilled to have read the news that Farrell has signed a new deal to lead the team until the end of the 2027 Rugby World Cup. While it was a disappointing end to 2023 in France, no one can take away the exceptional work that Farrell and his coaching team and squad has done in recent years, so it was highly unlikely the Irish Rugby Football Union would look for a fresh set of hands moving forward. Now the objective is to build on the foundations laid as Farrell gets a second shot at World Cup glory. Finn Russell and in-form Bath. The Scottish playmaker turned on the style once again with a superb all-round performance for Bath in their 39-32 triumph over Cardiff in their Champions Cup encounter at the Arms Park on Saturday. As usual, the 31-year-old proved a handful to defenders, and he showed his class with his attacking quality in the build-up to Ollie Lawrence's try. With Russell calling the shots in the backline, Bath have improved in leaps and bounds, and they have made a statement of intent in the Champions Cup, where they have a full house of 10 points, after back-to-back bonus point wins over Ulster and Cardiff, and are sitting pretty, alongside Toulouse, at the top of Pool 2. Another gong for Ardie Savea. The All Black superstar's incredible season got even better last week when he walked off with New Zealand Rugby's Kelvin R. Tremine Player of the Year award. It is the second time that the 30-year-old has received the award, after also winning it in 2019, and he was also named the All Blacks Player of the Year for the third year in a row. That caps an outstanding season for the Hurricanes' loose forward, who was crowned as World Rugby Player of the Year last month. Eddie, come on, mate. So there we have it, the worst-kept secret, and peddling of a story refuting claims that wheels were in motion of a move back to Japan has finally come to a predictable end. Eddie Jones is now back in the Brave Blossoms' hot seat, but not without a painful press conference announcing his return. Australian journalist Tom Decent travelled to the welcoming presser and made it a toe-curling affair as Jones and the Japan Rugby Football Union chairman had to bat back tough questions to Decent. Has Jones been loose with the truth? Premiership exodus. The increase in Premiership budgets for next season has seemingly not stopped the exodus of talent leaving English shores as some of the league's top players head abroad. In the week that young England wing Henry Arundel confirmed that he would not be returning to the Premiership, Leicester Tigers announced Jasper Wies's impending departure, and reports suggest that Johnny Gray will also be packing his bags for Bordeaux Begals. All this while Lewis Ludlam and Kyle Sinclair's futures are still up in the air, along with Lewis Rees-Zammits, and reports from Ireland suggest that Bath have missed out on RG Snymon. While Jamie George and Maro Itoje have seemingly signed new deals to remain in the league, it does feel like more bigger names are leaving than staying in worrying times for the competition.